Pope Francis, the spiritual leader of 1.3 billion Catholics, is facing a grave health crisis. The 88-year-old pontiff is currently hospitalized at Rome's Gemelli Hospital, battling a severe respiratory infection. Doctors diagnosed him with bilateral pneumonia and asthmatic bronchitis. The Vatican describes his condition as complex, reflecting the seriousness of the situation. Pope Francis is receiving aggressive treatment, including corticosteroid antibiotics and other medications. These therapies aim to combat the infection and support his respiratory system. Despite a peaceful night reported on February 19, his overall prognosis remains uncertain. The lack of high fever, typically a sign of fighting infection, is causing concern among medical experts, who suggest it could indicate a weakened immune response. This current health scare comes after a series of health challenges the Pope has faced in recent years. In 2013 he underwent surgery to remove part of a lung. He has also been treated for bronchitis in March 2023, and underwent abdominal hernia surgery in June 2023. These procedures, along with a fall in December 2024 and an arm injury in January 2025, underscore the Pope's advancing age and its impact on his health. The Pope's condition has sparked widespread concern and prayers from around the globe. With his health hanging in the balance, the Vatican and the world anxiously await updates on his condition, hoping for a recovery but also bracing for the possibility of his passing. The gravity of Pope Francis's illness is evident in the heightened security measures within the Vatican. The Swiss Guard, the elite force responsible for protecting the Pope and the Vatican City, has been placed under curfew. This unprecedented step signifies the Vatican's proactive approach to a potential transition of power. The Swiss Guard, known for their distinctive Renaissance-era uniforms, are not only a tourist attraction but a highly trained military unit. Their curfew limits their movements, ensuring their availability and readiness should the worst happen. It is a stark visual reminder of the seriousness of the Pope's condition. Beyond increased security, the Swiss Guard is actively rehearsing for a potential papal funeral. These preparations, while somber, are a necessary precaution. They underscore the Vatican's commitment to ensuring a smooth and dignified transition, should Pope Francis not recover from his current illness. Even as he battles a severe illness, Pope Francis confronts his mortality with characteristic grace and a focus on his legacy. He has reportedly expressed to close aides his belief that he may not survive this health crisis. This candid acknowledgement reflects his spiritual acceptance and his desire to ensure his affairs are in order. Despite his frail health, Pope Francis continues to guide the Catholic Church. He recently finalized several important projects and appointments. This dedication to his duties, even in the face of adversity, highlights his unwavering commitment to his role as the spiritual leader of millions. Pope Francis has also taken steps to shape his legacy. In 2024, he made significant revisions to the papal funeral rites. He opted for a simplified ceremony, emphasizing his role as a bishop, rather than a powerful figure. His choice to be buried in Rome's Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica, instead of the traditional resting place beneath St. Peter's Basilica, further reflects his humility. These decisions, made in anticipation of his passing, offer a glimpse into Pope Francis's character and his vision for the future of the Catholic Church. He leaves behind a legacy of humility, compassion, and a deep commitment to social justice, values that continue to resonate with Catholics and non-Catholics alike. As Pope Francis fights for his life, the world holds its breath. The Vatican has canceled all papal audiences for the week, a clear indication of the severity of the situation. While officials have acknowledged the possibility of the Pope's death, they have not provided a timeline for his potential recovery, or indicated how long he might remain hospitalized. External observers and medical experts alike are closely monitoring the situation. Cardinal Angelo Camastri, a close associate of the Pope, shared that Pope Francis is very calm and has placed his fate in God's hands. Dr. Carmelo D'Acero, an infectious disease specialist, expressed concern about the lack of high fever, suggesting a possible weakened immune response in the elderly pontiff. The world watches and waits, hoping for a miraculous recovery while bracing for the potential loss of a transformative religious leader. Pope Francis's papacy has been marked by his humility, his focus on the poor and marginalized, and his call for interfaith dialogue. His absence would leave a void not only in the Catholic Church, but also on the world stage.